Of course, and we'll get into it. We'll see whether we have any aggression from the CTs. Thompson gets towards that upper ramp, trying to shut them down with the silenced USPs. It's a very beneficial position to be in. It's very unlikely that he's have Molotovs actually get you out of there. So, following Thompson, we'll see whether he can light up the scoreboard. Any second now, he'll have something to work with here and gets taken down, completely baited out by Sixer. And there it is, the first frag in favor of EnVyUs.
So with 4 still standing for the CT side, they do have to kind of choose where they're going to be allocating their resources. A bit of a decision, a bit of a gamble perhaps. And it does seem like that gamble is going to be directed primarily towards that B-bomb side. The rest of the CTs are actually in connector. They're not really deep on this site at all. However, that's where Envy are going. Oh, it looked like a perfect headshot for Legia, but no, he's gone. Good night. It's XMS to tuck him in. And then all left to next. He's getting barraged with bullets from that Glock. And oh, nearly a cut coming in from Sixer. And we have the pistol. Envy, they've had their team talk. We saw them having their team huddle just before the break. Coming into this map, it's a huge game. Who's your
favourite EnVyUs player?
Favourite EnVyUs player? Probably quite quickly and easily has to be RPK.
Oh, okay. Not Scream. He's normally the fan favourite, the poster boy.
Perhaps, but I think RPK has, you know, there was a couple of games, the end of last season, where we did get to see, you know, a retro RPK, and when he gets going, this whole tank meme is totally justified. I mean, he does he just walks into sights.
At one point, Alex, he was the best player in the entire planet in Counter-Strike.
He's outrageous. Sometimes he just truly blows my mind with what he's capable of, and he makes it look very easy. There's no flashiness to it. It's just, you know, crosshairs in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. We'll see if we can continue that. It's a good start from EnVyUs there, winning the pistol, but Legia, Desert Eagle headshot takes down Scream, and now we've got something to work with here. It's been forced by Mania in this best of 3 series. The pistol is being very prevalent indeed, but maybe not enough in this round. XMS manages to take down the aforementioned Deagle Meister.
Oh, Legia getting a one-tap on Scream, step in the right direction. Yeah, taste of his own medicine. Nice shot, in fact, in chat. NSTY. An exchange of 4 letters, but it certainly means a whole lot more. XMS finds God B. And now, with limited economy, limited investment, and limited numbers, this round is going to be going the way of Envy unless something ridiculous happens. Thompson, perhaps the creator of that ridiculousness? No, Dream Dead. RPK shuts him down, gets $600 for his effort.
Round over, Alex. He got a bit exciting there with the 1D, but I think that's... Juan. That is exciting as it gets. He gets 1, but nothing else really delivered. Good start here for EnVyUs, negating the force buy of the big clan. Keeve will be the Yorper, of course. No armor for him. Staying alive.
Staying alive. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive.
BG's there for you.
Thank you. I'm here all night. Try the veal.
Try the veal. You could actually be like a frontman, like a red coat, like Butlins or something like that. That was, if esports goes horribly wrong, that's like your
That's
calling.
my fallback.
Yeah, you would be nailing that. Like at the front of a mic, red coat on, little hat as well, like entertaining the kids and the families.
All right, everybody, we're here in Skegness.
Yeah, Pontins or Butlins, that's where you need to be. So you always got a future in show business.
Oh, thanks, man. I feel like, you know...
that's if like some sort of scandal comes out, I feel like. If you get caught like a sex tape or something, like that's where you probably have to fall back to.
I feel like the CS scene would embrace my sex tape. They'd be like, good on him.
Ooh, I'm not sure about that.
Good for him.
We'll see.
We're proud
see
of you.
If your career could take that.
I don't think... I'm not sure if anyone's good.
Don't know.
I mean, Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian, they got careers out of theirs. Maybe we could.
Do you want to make one together?
Maybe that's it. One of us could get a career out of it, Ed.
Well, for now, it's Big Clan with the full EK. We've got Key with the Mac 10, so I wouldn't say full EK, but something to work with him. USPs and next with the Deagle was very good on the previous map, I have to say. We'll see where we can continue that form here. Mac 10s for 3 EnVyUs players as well. 4 Mac 10s on the server right now. Quite a rare appearance there. Thompson and 3 teammates stacking towards inside. EnVyUs need to be very careful here indeed. The bomb tentatively makes its way toward that area as well.
Let's have a little look. It's a good stack from Big, and unfortunately they don't have anything really to fight back with. Yes, a Mac 10, great, congrats. No armor to go alongside it. It will just be a question of Envy making mistakes. A round that should undoubtedly go the way of the French. Maybe God B perhaps gets a dink or 2, even a frag here on RPK. He's holding the perfect angle for it. They are exerting a great deal of self-control, and I think that's probably primarily down to Happy, who's doing happy things. Getting all the info guys saying, guys, it's a stack. Maybe they bring the bomb. Yes, oh, look at this. Perfect reaction from Envy. Happy's got the info. They know it's a stack, all because of that lurk. And oh, I'm sorry, Godby. This round is over for you.
He was so young.
So young, so free.
He's dead now. And the inside stack, it was looking promising at one point. 45 seconds ago, he thought, well, maybe he'll do something here. They could deny the plan, maybe. But it's RPK now, the fashion icon, doing what he can. How has he got like that? Have you seen his beard as well, by the way? It's like perfectly trimmed. Like,
he's a silver fox, dude.
He's got like that beard that go. I don't know how people spend their time doing it. You know, it's like a straight line.
No, they go to a barber.
Oh, really? Is that
like
what they
a
do?
Turkish barber, they do it really well.
You should do that, man.
No, I've only got like bum fluff on my face.
Yeah, it's not as strong as it, but I think that the straight line look at it right now. That's crazy.
Whoa.
Straight edges.
Henry, you're crushing.
Yeah, I just can't grow facial hair. I think that's why I'm jealous.
I like your little chin strap.
Yeah.
Keeps the chin warm in the winter months.
This is all I can grow, so I grow it like every couple of months or so just to remind people there is something going on.
Yeah. When's November again? Oh, yeah.
November, mate. 1st November.
Just get my head around it.
Just working.
When's Mauve Tember?
I mean, no, I don't know what you're on about. Yeah. Anyway, should we get into this one?
Yeah, I fancy it. Let's go. It's a buy round. First
Fast
one
play
of the third map, and we do see already Kiev drawing blood. That Scream. One of the best players to be shutting down early, especially on an offense like this from Envy. You can see still a Mac 10 in his hands, and he makes it work from XMS. He's looking for a second. I don't believe it. He might even get it done. No, next. Down to 25, and he's going to still be shooting and still fragging. Zips up the body bag. Tamsin here to escort Envy out of the server.
It seemed like this round was done, Alex, but now 2 versus 1. Nex and Tamsin strike together, the star players of the big clan up against Sixo. He's been very lackluster in the last few maps as well, but still has a chance to win this one, but not for long. Tamsin takes him down. It seemed like it was done. It seemed like EnVyUs had done the fast play, using the Mac 10s, getting close range, deploying the smokes as well. Flashbangs were there, but it's that third frag. If it comes in with the Mac 10, it's done. But Nex manages to step up there, find the 2 kills required, buys time for Tamsin. And there it is, big arrive on the server. But that was the bonus situation for EnVyUs. They know if they can win this round, plenty of money to do so, they can shut down the money. And then some of big land. We had double eco situation. UMP for Godby, no AWP available on the CT side. Couple of kits with the utility as well, but Scream, he's out aggressive, of course. Flashbang comes in, AK-47 in hand, bounces the flash off the floor as well, but goes down. The gear and taps and lighting up the scoreboard right now. XMS can only get one. The inside aggression coming through from the CT side.
What is this chaos? The round still has 90 seconds to go. And yet we find ourselves already in a situation 3 versus 2. 5 bodies hit the deck. And Leggy is going to extend that. Another one, this time now 3v1. Let's Sixer. Left to make something happen. He does have an AWP, and we know that's where he does tend to thrive. It's actually Kenny S's AWP from the MV days. Nice little gift upon his departure to G2. What have you got for a Sixer? Next knows this is not a fight worth taking. He will just... Oh, what is the timing on that? The second he unscopes, the second the flash enters his palm, Next takes the fight. And we do see Big get 2 in a row now. That bonus round and the following, neither of which have worked out for Envy, and now this should be a full level playing field. Big should then take this 3-3.
We'll have a partial buy coming from EnVyUs, well held by Big. It was a very fast-paced situation coming through from the French side. Flashbangs are plenty, bounce flashes. We're seeing a lot more of that recently, coming into the current meta, if you will.
Because the underhand makes such a noise.
Yeah, right. So you do jump in the air and bounce a flash on the floor. That wasn't a thing like 2 years ago. That wasn't really used at all. It seems like that's a thing. You're right. The right-click flash is the double bounce, and you can hear it really coming in. But there's Next with the first frag. Fast pace once again from the EnVyUs side. The Godby looking to shut them down. Spray along that straight wall, and he should get a couple of frags to Aegean, helping him out as well. Low HP for the EnVyUs side. No bomb will be going down here as Key finds a 4th frag, and the 5th as well. Takes down Scream, and we're all leveled up here on Train. This could be the map that delivers, Alex. The last two, a little bit disappointing. One-sided affairs. This one, though, I think this is it.
Have you got a feeling?
I've got a feeling it could actually happen. It was a conservative save from EnVyUs that round. They knew they had enough money to go into this one with the full buy. The AKs, the AWPs as well, the utility. So looking to shut down Big now, who is starting to get established. He comes out with the AWP. One of his better maps, I have to say. He goes towards the upper ramp this time as well. We can track him and see whether he gets Molotov out of position. As we enter round number 7. Not a fast-paced round, more of a default this time. RPK to challenge the upper ramp. Smokes him out, though. So he has to fall back. Keeper, no chance there. Sprayed through, and he'll change his position. 3 players towards Ivy with the bomb as well. Godby, nice HE grenade. I don't think it would have done too much damage, not at all in fact. as the default begins. RPK with full upper halls control. 2 players left at Ivy with the bomb as well. It's on the back of screen.
Oh, perfect nade.
That is like a really deadly nade that is underestimated, I think, how potent it can be.
Yeah, RPK just gets cut down to 42 before he even gets a chance at the round. Good use of those HGs. Perhaps an underappreciated art in Counter-Strike is getting those nades well. We saw Master of Nades from DreamHack. Flusher, the candidate. Oof, Legia gets 2. A nice double kill from him as RPK emerges and actually has Godby's back pressed against him. An easy frag for him as they try and take out on upper. Or rather, excuse me, outer. Sixer did climb up that ladder, but nothing to find of it now. And he's going to be catching a bullet from Kiev. And Legia finds a third and big. They have set up quite the wall here on A. Trump would be proud. And now, again, the money isn't great for Envy.
Now there's some players in the pool. Some heroic boys. There's Yugi, Modi, and I think...
LMBT, it looked like.
LMBT as well. Grills on the side as well. Not too bad. We've got some action in the pool now, it seems. Alex, I want to go in there with you after.
Yeah, we'll have a dip. I've got my kit.
I didn't. I forgot it. I'm going to have to go naked again.
That's fine. Typical. Classic Henry G move.
There we go. EnVyUs not looking too infused right now. Going to round number 8. They have to take another eco here. It's big. You're absolutely right. Since the gun rounds have begun going down 3-0, they've looked like a much better team. It's just EnVyUs throwing everything at them in terms of those fast-paced tactics. Every single round, defaults, and then into executions. Nothing really working for them. Golby looks fired up now. This is an elimination game for anyone that's not really aware. It's big after getting battered on Inferno. Will be coming back on Mirage, and now with the lead here on Train.
Whilst fired up, still has yet to join the scoreboard. The only player yet to do so. 9 have found frags. Godby has not. His team have 4 rounds consecutively for them here, Big Clan. As soon as the buys came out, so did they, and they came all guns blazing. Let's have a little look how this one goes down then. We're into round 8 of our 3rd map, 2nd game of our 2nd day. And it's an elimination match. Big or Envy, one of these teams will not continue here in Mykonos for the ESG tour. It's time to find out just what Envy can do with this limited buy.
It's looking like a big round, I have to say. Deagles, PT50s. RPK got some armor. He's got that lovely beard, but has he got enough to deliver in round number 8? I'm Myron here, Alex.
You're Myron. Sears would be proud. And so, after showing face, well, in fact, not even doing that, didn't make too much noise towards Brown Halls. They just choose to recede. No immediate CT aggression, so they'll just wait. A Scream gives a little aim wiggle. Are they walking all the way to Ivy? I think they may be. Oh, this is quite the journey from the tees.
Where do they end up, though? How do they get out of Ivy? They might go towards backtracks. I guess that's the only thing I can really see. Go towards backtracks and try and really confuse the CTs. You get a trade. Hopefully the CTs only get 1 frag. You go towards the left-hand side as you come out of Ivy. There's a kill. Now you go in, dumping all in.
They baited him out. Screen fired 1 shot. The rest, though, are going to get knocked down. Look at Next. The aim is sublime. 3 quick frags. And admittedly, yes, no Kevlar, but that still takes a whole lot of restraint to be able to find 3 heads in quick succession. But RPK got himself a rifle, has himself some Kevlar, and nearly has himself a 2nd frag. Godby will find himself his first. 2 now in total.
He arrives on the server.
Welcome. 5-3.
Still very early days here, Alex.
But they are making quite the bank.
Yeah, absolutely. They were 0-3 down, and now it's 5 rounds in a row for them. But maximum loss bonus achieved for Team EnVyUs, meaning they can bring out the double orb setup on the T side. 4 orbs on the server. Kiev and Legia. It's, I have to say, from what I've seen in the double orb setup so far, I kind of chatted with the analysts after the first couple of maps, it's almost been detrimental, but that's a wallbang, surely. I missed it, Alex. What happened?
Takes the head off Kiev, bang through the wall.
Yeah, it was, doesn't it? It's the Guardian wallbang.
It's what we've been waiting for, really. It's, you see the lineup so often, you rarely see it connect. This time, it will be Kiev who is sent 6 feet under. Sixer still hasn't seen an opponent, still has a head taken.
You could have done more with that, I reckon. 6 feet under and Sixer. It was
Sixer
definitely
feet under.
Not that, but something like that.
Sixer sends him 6 feet deeper. It's not great.
Well, it needs some polish, but we'll get there. I'll think of something. Hold on.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Keep going.
4 left for the CTs, and there's not really that much you can do about it. At this point in time.
It's working out so far. EnVyUs lie in wait towards either they go once again, Alex. No one really watching that position either. It's up to Next now. He's got the AWP, not known as an AWPer. And there's some presence shown towards inside. RPK leading the way with Happy as well. He pushes through the smoke. That's an easy kill, surely. Takes down God B. But inside control, and Next, he can't do anything with the AW. The bomb will be planted outside. It's down to Aegean now. Not the strongest fragger within the big side. He has to find 3 here. Can't do anything with it. Scream batters him. And then we'll be 5-4 almost certainly here. Tabson has to save the AK-47. Lovely situation there generally from EnVyUs. Looking towards inside, the old bait and switch. RPK and Happy go together, smoking down the lower ramp, trying to find God B. He sprays his M4A1S, and at that point, you just know you got to push him, take him down. It's a guaranteed frag. And his teammates, just as they force the rotations, make the CT full uncomfortable. 3 of them come out towards Ivy. Take down Next at the AWP as well. And that all stemmed off the AWP wallbang, Alex. Hopefully, we can see the replay. I was looking at my own screen as that happened. Tabson gets to get 2 kills.
Yeah, that's a start.
Keeps them modest.
I'll just be happy to keep that AK now. 3 kills. I do feel like XMS is going to go... Oh, no, he realizes. Doesn't want to die after time, but... Oh, just turns the corner. Tabson won't find him. And so, 9 rounds in and a 5-4. This is the wall bang we were talking about. Bang. Unreal. There's nothing you can do about that. There's no counterplay. I know you'd love watching that again, Henry.
I loved it, actually. Oh, wow. There's not quite backflips,
that's good enough.
But they gave it a good go. That was the heroic boys. All fetish there as well, rolling back the years, showing some agility. Wasn't quite the backflip I was hoping for.
Hey man,
there.
Heroic are having fun.
They are.
This is the beauty of an event like this, is sure you're eliminated, but you get to go ahead and drink a beer by the pool of the many pools. There's options available to you.
There's like 5 different pools going on here.
Okay, RPK. A full buy for both sides. Limited nades perhaps for the CTs. Next and God B only working with a smoke grenade now to keep the T's at bay. Every time I say bay, I just think of you, Henry.
Can you do a backflip?
I can.
Can you do it later on camera?
I'll try.
Okay.
I'm not saying it'll look great, but I'm saying that it will be an attempt.
I'll catch you if you fall.
I'd appreciate that. You can be waiting for me underneath me in the pool.
Yeah,
That's only going to go well.
Well, Heroic boys tried their best acrobatics there. And it's going to be similar fashion. RPK at the upper ramp here. Flip-flopping his way out of the upper ramp. We'll see what he can do. Molotov out of position.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah.
Here in Greece.
Makes sense.
We're flip and we're flopping. We'll see who's going to be stopping this defense. Will it be XMS as he goes in first? No, doesn't look like it. Next finds him, and he's been doing great here. A dink onto Sixer, which Kiev will finish. And now USP. Oh, couldn't quite get it out in time. The French have an advantage. The Belgian of the squad will get that Molotov out and will be planting. And they've got all the time in the world to set up here. Tabson and Legia. The time it's taken for them to get set up. They come from T1 and T2. And there you go, level numbers. But I feel like Happy's going to be quick on the trigger. He is. AWP in hand and just spanks Legia down. Forced to watch now as Tabson goes 1v2. A quick headshot. He knows time is not on his side. He's off up. He knew it was coming. Oh, it's a horrible situation. You have to hit the shot just like that, Tabson. You cheeky minx. He'll get the defuse. Happy thought he'd outplayed him entirely there.
I thought there was no way. Why is he peeking like that?
So quickly. He didn't even
Wait 5 seconds, bro.
He didn't even touch the bomb. Happy could have an internal clock. 1, 2, 3.
Then
maybe
you're
your shoulder peek it.
But then you go in. You've got the AWP as well. 1 shot is all it'll take.
Oh, man.
That's nuts. He goes for the instant face and like taps him for it. It's like, wow, all right, if you'd have gifted to me, no problem.
His face was not one of elation. It was one of...
No, he's just like, guys, please.
Okay.
Oh, what's that called? Water polo?
I think that's just called water ball.
No, it's water polo.
Yeah, that's the well-known
water ball.
Water ball. Not to be confused with water board.
The Danes have been playing that quite a lot.
They have. Oh, okay, so they know the technique.
Oh, they're really kind of a close unit, aren't they? Why has Yugi got no underwear on? Like, no swim costume? Fetis just looks really happy at that. Like, really close, aren't they? Like, okay, well, that's fine. Very liberal pool as well here in Greece.
That's right, yeah. We like to keep things loosey-goosey. Well,
6-4.
yeah, loosey-goosey. I'm still thinking about that round.
Give at least 4 seconds. Give yourself a chance. The bomb's ticking away. The pressure's on the CT. You face. I guess the idea is like it's the unexpected play, right? But Tabson, a player like him, he's not going to miss that sort of shot. Here we go then. Tabson to probably get an ace at this point as well. Drops the incendiary, takes down one, and they have to go towards up. Tabson looking for the ace, like I said. Probably going to come in. God be stealing it away.
Oh, God be, you thief. He's even got the USP. He wanted it himself. Maybe, just maybe, Keith can steal it away from him, but Happy's got very little to work with. And he will take Tamsin down and get an M4, albeit with no bullets. If he gets the plant dream complete. 1 second, if not even half a second away from getting extra cash in the EnVyUs pockets. And they could have used it as well. Couple of nades short, perhaps, for a few of them. XMS certainly won't get the full nades.
So after getting 1 round on the board, after losing 5 in a row, EnVyUs in turmoil once again. No double orb set up here for the T side. I'll look at the frag charts to see who's underperforming. It's 6 and Happy at the bottom again, Alex.
It's not how it should be.
No, it's really a little bit of a shame considering it's his train. Again, we said Mirage Orb Century Map. This is the pinnacle of orping situations, train. And not really getting anything done. It's going to be RPK. Finds himself at the end of the barrel of the Gears Famus, and Nex is about to get 2 or 3 frags here. The perfect position, he smokes them out as well. They've got to commit and fall back towards T-spawn. They were about to get mowed down. Probably was the correct call in the end, but now on a 5-on-4, and Aegean finds his second frag, making it look like foolish at this point. 1 by 1. And Tabson's actually all the way towards T-spawn.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. Round over. Yeah, no doubt.
Certainly feels like it. Keys maybe ending it before he even arrives on the scene. Connects onto Scream. Leggy is holding close to Old Heaven. And there's the flank that we've been waiting for. Tamsin will take his head. There's no doubt in my mind he was going to hit that. So just 6er left with everything to do. 4 players ready and waiting to find them. There's bullets flying left and right. This is more of a time to reflect and say, guys, why on earth do we only have 4 rounds? 8-4 the score. Or at least it will be, unless 6er blows our minds here. He's waiting for them to push him. He wants just a way into this round, and Keeve's not going to give it to him. An AWP connects towards Ivy. 6er was left to his own devices, and he does fall. So 8-4 then, we're left wondering where the Envy side are. They're going to be on a half buy, if not an eco here.
They were 3-0 up, just to note as well. They actually did win the pistol here, the EnVyUs side. 1 gun round so far, and it's big, just running away with this one. Like I said, making them look foolish at times as well. EnVyUs just have no response to a very basic game from Big. They've shown 1 aggressive round so far, and it's Big that have been gifted rounds. The clutches, it just looks woeful, I would say, from EnVyUs so far. They're not turning up as a unit. Like, the big players aren't really, I say big players, the main players from EnVyUs aren't really showing up. It's always a bit of a trap.
It is, you've got to watch out. You realise how much you say big when you cast big.
Well, PT50s across the board here for the French side.
Imagine a team being called Frag.
Yeah, that would not
I would hate them.
We've got E-Frag here.
Yeah, fortunately not playing.
He used to have a team.
There's the chance for Kiev. Looks like it's going to be RPK who actually gets enough of a room to maneuver for a plant. The nade is great, but still, that's the bomb down. Envy could not have asked for anything more. They've even got an AK, and there's the second nade. That should be a couple of players down. Yep, Scream gets dunked. And Godby should be finishing this one off, as will Nex. Happy's just, well, happy that the bomb went down. And now he's just going to, oh, maybe that smoke's giving him a way out. He's going to just stand. Happy, happy, happy.
He can actually win this.
He's going to stab them. Oh, God, XMS escaped just for now. He's surely going to get found in the smoke. Cheeky bean. Couple of backstabs, and we could have seen the most ridiculous clutch of the year. Fortunately, Big are not falling for any of those goofs and gaffs.
Wasn't meant to be. He certainly had a chance. If he gets that 1 stab and then jumps up,
yeah.
Could have actually fallen apart.
Imagine if he gets the weapon as well. Oh, man. Oh. That smoke was just giving him a lifeline almost.
Round number 14, the closing sectors of the first half now. Kiev still on the AWP. EnVyUs not forcing the double AWP setup. They're all to be non-existent. There's been one wall bang. That's pretty much what I can really report. That's been successful with the AWP. Happy, 5 kills, 6 assists. Like, those are the 2 AWPers. Not really finding anything, but Happy, that's better. Aggressive play from the CT side. Shut down by EnVyUs now, but Keeve's still there on the lower ramp. 3 players showing themselves towards the inside area, and now we have an equal situation once again.
Wow, if Keeve doesn't hit that, they're already on the inside bomb site. Instead, they're forced to hit the backs, hit the brakes. And now, as things do start to calm down, you can't help but wonder if Leggy is going to fall into that trap, because it is so tempting. As a player that, you've seen them all around brown halls, as soon as nades start raining down, you want to get up that ladder, but XMS is just ready to behead him, should he take that gamble. It must be so hard to keep your concentration holding an angle like this, Henry.
Normally, most players holding those sort of angles will move very slightly to keep the muscle memory going and kind of keep your brain occupied while you're doing it. Yeah. But holding still like that, yeah, definitely can be caught off guard. Towards lower ramp we go. Keeve to defend this time, and defend he will not. Sixer takes him down. They go back towards outer though. And Legia, he could be the saboteur here. Lying in the way, flashbang comes through, dodges that. Looking for 2 kills, another flash comes through, that gets him. Down he goes. Oh, no way, he almost got a double spray down. How does the AWP win that duel?
Sprays them 1, nearly a 2. While fully flashed, the bomb will be going down. Actually, Nex had a chance to shoot him through the train there. X-Ray giving us a little bit too much insight there. Either way, Nex, you've been fantastic, especially on that second map, Mirage. Can you give us the 1v2? We have the perfect 1v1 for him as well. He's got a smoke. He could be trying to draw out the fire. He's going to get info. He knows exactly where he is now. Scream has provided all the information necessary. Scream's going for it. The nade from Nex could bring him down. 1 more bullet, but Nex is he holding it? He is. We don't have the defuse time, but Nex is holding it. He's going to be going for it. It looks good. And Big Clan will take it in the end. Perhaps the nade sowed enough of a doubt, a seed of doubt for Scream that they were going to be going for the hunt. And that's going to be double digits. Big Clan, their battle for survival is putting smiles on their faces. Quite the contrary for the French. You can see Envy 4 rounds to the good in our third map, and they do not seem to be all smiles and giggles just yet.
They were 3-0 up. They've got 1 gun round so far. They've been in so many 1v1s that are just falling apart every time. Next, that was 2 versus 1.
Scream, yeah.
2 versus 1, and they still can't win it. Like, it's difficult to watch at times how they're not winning and converting his round. 6 at that time, jumping around with his knife out behind E-Box. Caught by Nex. Probably can't believe it's luck that he gets gifted that kill, and Scream can't really do much about that situation. Smoked out, goes to the spray. As soon as you fire like 20 bullets, you have to reload. You have to work out, okay, hopefully that's been enough to get him off the bomb. But Nex, full defuse. We're going to round number 15 of the first half. Looking likely to be 11-4. We do have a full buy from EnVyUs with the bomb down in the full loss bonus. Double AWP set up once again. I have to keep questioning that. Doesn't seem to be working out for them, and they're getting picked off 1 by 1, but Aegean fighting back. This is the key frag now. Keeve gets it, finds the tank, and now 4-on-3.
Keeve, 11 frags. Been doing better and better as this game and this series has continued. Now Legia through the smoke, needs it, gets it, and continues to try and transfer, well aware that there could have been a trade. Instead, it's going to be Nex to just line up another one. Very precise work with the M4. The man who picked up that 1v2. And Scream's down. You can see his reaction as well. He is not feeling the vibe of this first half. It's not gone well for Envy. 3 rounds off the back of the pistol, and then just 1 sandwiched in somewhere in the chaos of Big's defense.
Yeah, it's not looking very good at all, I have to say, Alex. Feels like EnVyUs' run of this tournament is almost over. They've got nothing left. This is not an EnVyUs team. This is not a team that's competing for the world number top 10 right now. This is someone who's out of their depth and getting completely shut down by the big CT side, which wasn't exactly spectacular. They were just doing a very standard game, throwing in aggression every now and then, and it was EnVyUs who can't get things together. This Happy, again, 6 kills, Scream, 7 kills, XMS, 8. No one's stepping up for them whatsoever. They want a pistol, got the 3-0 from that, and 1 gun round. If they didn't win that pistol, they're losing that half 14-1.
And they're living the dream as well. They've got Tabson and Nex top of the scoreboard. Big have got everything. Like, these last 2 maps, they've got every person doing exactly what they need to. Even Legia, 13 kills, 7 assists. If he's not killing them, he's tagging them. Everyone is doing exactly what they should be here for Big, and it has been the case for the last 2 maps. The analysts pleasantly surprised by their performance on Mirage, and now we get to see them even perhaps exceeding that here on Train. Our decider.
It's never that easy, though, Alex. It's never that easy.
It's never as easy as it should be.
No way they win this pistol.
Just because of Counter-Strike?
Yeah. Like, you feel like, you're right, that's it. We've done enough. We're going to make it. EnVyUs will win the pistol. This will probably end up being a 16-14 game.
I can feel it in my fingers.
Feeling your toes?
Yeah. Christmas is all around me.
Don't think that's the lyric.
Love Actually.
It's love is all around me.
Love is all around me. Yeah, but I thought you did Christmas is all around me as like the
Did they?
the Love Actually thing.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Oh.
Christmas is all around
Yeah,
me.
he did it's Bill Nye. He does like a remake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Fair
kind of
enough.
funny.
There we go.
I watch that movie every Christmas.
It doesn't surprise me. Very flamboyant chap.
Makes
Very
me,
dandy.
makes me feel lonely. That's what that silence is.
Makes me feel lonely.
I don't really wanted that silence to go on forever.
40 seconds remaining. Big. Coming in towards the inside bomb site. Smokes to be deployed, presumably towards the connector. No Molotov, the post-plant situation, but both smokes going in. First and second tracks. RPK locked out of the situation, has to pull back, reconsider. Like I said, the second track under fire as well. The flashbang is brutal. Happy can't do anything about it, but he has got a chance now. There's the shot. Takes down Tapson, one of the key scalps of the big side.
He needed that. Tapson down. Now this is where Envy have a chance. Unfortunately, the flashes are keeping them at bay as the bomb goes down. Keith even finds cover. This is going to be problematic for the CTs. RPK has to make the play, and he realizes that. Mounts the train, starts to go aggressive, starts to try and find those heads, and he does. Got B down, now onto Kiev. So much pressure mounting on this player, and Henry's having a heart attack, as will Kiev. XMS then strikes, and Legia continues to frag. He's had a great train. Now 1 versus 1. Nex has made it all the winnable for Big. This is Envy's chance, and Nex is starting to dwindle it down, whittle it away. Scream. Tagged again.
Play the bomb.
Nex isn't going to fall for these silly games. It takes him down eventually, slight delay.
Replay getting in there first.
12-4. And you said it wasn't going to happen, but I guess the second round is the next hurdle to overcome.
That seemed like it was an envious round. He goes
felt
towards
like
inside. Happy hits the first shot. RPK at the second, and the gear. And Nex come to life. I thought Nex went through that. You want to play for that bomb every time that situation. Scream, you can see him floundering, trying to pick up the kit. Time is ticking away. Just make sure he has to tap it. If he has to run around and commit to you, he's going to lose around regardless. Just don't give him anything to work with there. Nex went for the challenge. Luckily, peppered him up a little bit more. And it will be 12-4. Big on the precipice now of finding map number 3. Round number 17, there will be the force buy from EnVyUs. CZ across the board. Body armor as well. A few flashbangs to work with. Throughout this tournament, there's been some questionable decisions in the anti-force buy situations, but for now, it's a first frag in favor of Nex. Heading towards the bomb side. The bomb will be planted as well. There's another frag, maybe the third coming in as well, but it's Happy and XMS doing something about this. We could have a few more twists and turns in round number 17 here.
We certainly could. Happy XMS fighting against all odds to bring this round home for Envy. There should not be a chance. You can see that Big played this perfectly now. Keeping him at bay. The smoke's even going to make it life difficult for XMS. He can't find the angles he wants. The angles he yearns for.
And Happy, yeah, it's a consolation frag at this point. We do see 13 on the board. They make it costly. But it feels like Big are starting to close in on a semi-final spot.
Absolutely. That was pretty much the round. Signs of life in the swimming pool there. You can see that's Nico enjoying himself. I
He's
can't make
taking a
out
dip.
everyone. I think it's Snappy. Can't really tell. But the heroic enjoying himself. Still jovial scenes.
Jovial.
Yeah, from the Danish camp.
I'm excited to take a dip after this. I'm sure Big will too in celebration. It's a huge bump in prize pool, and you survive in the tournament. More chances to play your favorite game here in a glorious location. Now XMS, this is an angle you don't often see people take, but that's perfect. Tabson was going for an aggressive Molotov, and the unpredictability of that is rewarded.
It's away, aren't they? One by one, facing the choke point. Still need to be very careful. Even though it's an eco, and they're still going at it. Just go together, boys. Drop the utility. You're walking out of key choke points, lying main entrance, and towards the other round, getting packed up one by one. This is over. EnVyUs win this round for sure. That's an absolute nightmare. Embarrassing counter-strike there from the big side. That's shameful.
And that could be
just getting ahead of
exactly
yourself. You think, oh, this round's done. They've only got USPs and no armor. Let's just go out one by one. We'll find the frags. I'll be the superstar this time. It's really disappointing.
You get to see, like I like that cut, you get to see Biggs just kind of processing. No one talking, no one on the mic, just awkwardly stewing in that.
Drop the default, use the utility, get the smokes out there. There's no reason to find a frag in the first 5 seconds. That doesn't have to happen. You're giving them an opportunity to find that first kill, which they do. Then you panic, someone else tries to find a kill on the other side of the map, they get dinked up. There's just no need for it.
It does spiral out of control quickly. And with this round, it should be quite the contrary. It should be open And it should be shut by Envy. Molotov stops God B from getting anything early. You just kind of have to sit back and relax and let this round go to 6. Envy full rifles, even a UMP, maybe Happy can get an extra bit of cash for the long run. I mean, it would be a long run to come back in this one, but Tabson had 6 not been there. It could have been glorious, but Scream's giving us a prime display of the aim we know and love. It could have been 4. I think Happy's going to steal it away from him to get an extra 600 in the bank. But Scream, 3 frags, neat, tidy, and gets 12 in total.
Back into this now. Big Clan giving them an opportunity for sure. All stems from that disastrous approach in the anti-eco. Anti-eco, not even anti-force buy, anti-eco. It's an elimination game. You need to have your head screwed on in those rounds.
You just want to get it done at this point, don't you? If you're big, you're just like, guys, 3 rounds. That's like, what, 6 minutes of gameplay if you actually do it right?
Yeah.
It feels so close. It's like it's just out of reach at your fingertips. I think he was lining up a smoke. Perhaps that's indicative of where these guys are going to be pushing. And actually, Tamsin's blood there. Catches Scream, and even the tags all the way through Ivy with a blind spray through the smoke. As they do start to take up, 4 players starting to flood into the site now as A site's starting to become big. It's a 4 versus 4. Looking to level, 4 versus 5 as my eyes deceive me. Kiev, however, catches XMS. And this is what Big needed. A bit of a flurry of aggression. They just flood the site and the frags come too.
6 in now, can't win the round, but trying to cause economic turmoil for the T side. If he finds a couple more kills, it could help out, but looks like now they know exactly where he is, no need to face. Just play for the bomb, and it should be absolutely fine. Round number 20 will indeed be going in favor of the big side. 14-6 now, and 6 up, looking at 6s and 7s, if you will. Yeah?
I'll take it. So he's going to be keeping hold of that one. He's still got Nexus AK to play with. Their money is fine. Envy will be coming into this next round, all guns blazing, but bigger step forward. Been a while. 2 now in a row for Envy. Finally, big respond.
More fun by the pool.
Just chilling, killing. See HLTV there, joining the Vape Nation.
Respect.
We love you, Striker. Wow. Okay, 2 rounds to big. Let's see if you can finish this one with a nice and crispy finish. It's going to be a double AWP coming in from Envy, and that could be problematic. We've seen just how much damage.
Oh, is that a wallbang again?
Has he done it back
No way.
to them? No, he has.
It's happened again.
The same wallbang 2 times in one game of Train. There's nothing you can do about that. It's
like
timing.
the cash wallbang on a body. It's like one of those, the timing. It's not as OP, but I've only ever seen that work like maybe 3 times ever.
But when it does work, you've done nothing. You're safe the entire time.
Yeah. You can, to be fair, though, it's not as OP as the cash one because you can wall back in response from the CD side. You can pre-fire yourself and kill them in response. But yeah, it's...
You can see the bullet mark, look. He was just looking at the wall. You can see where that frag went down. And this is a big one for Envy. Coming into the side now, it's going to be Tabs at first blood. It's RPK down. Now he joins Happy, forced to watch as this round unravels. Next another. Sixer and XMS, an AWP for both of them. And that is just disastrous. They're probably just going to keep hold of these and play for OT. I mean, it's a horrible circumstances, Henry, but I mean, I can't see an alternative.
They have to save. You're not going to win this round 4-on-2. Double AWPs to retake as well. One of the most difficult maps to retake bomb sites on, especially when the numbers are against you. 2 AWPs in hand. This double AWP setup has been the unraveling of EnVyUs generally. I can't think of a single round where the double AWPs for EnVyUs has been successful. I just thought, oh, that's looked really, really good.
XMS has to keep this AWP safe. Flash is great, keeps them back. Tabson will go down, and oh, I have a horrible feeling. They're both being hunted down. They're like ravenous animals. They want to take this AWP. Keeps trying to stab him. He's trying to stab him, and he will. Plunges his knife into the ribcage of Sixer, and another AWP gone. 15 then to 6.
Stun in the eyes, but he doesn't mind. Kiev with the knife, and that could be it. All she wrote for Train, and EnVyUs once again. Another disappointing finish for them in the tournament, but not over yet. They do say the AWP. It's something to work with yet. They've got 9 match points against him as the replay slashing away in the smoke. UMPs are out.
While the sun might be in Kiev's eyes, the future is bright for Big Clan. Aggressive from Keeve, trying to find something early towards Pop Dog. Nothing though. Smoke obscures his view enough for him to just reposition, sit in the corner with a P250. And this is where the going can sometimes get tough for Big. They haven't been known to finish things neat and tidy. Occasionally, just that extra little bit of pressure, knowing that tournament life is on the line, but Envy, of course, multitudes of pressure ahead of them. Shadow reveals XMS location and yet still finds the frag. Nex had all the warnings, he knew it was coming, but Crosshair wasn't quite there.
Here we go then. A chance for EnVyUs to get back into the game. 5-on-4 situation. It's XMS to open things up. Screen chimes in as well. tabseN though, always going to be a deadly factor here for the big side. 1 minute remaining. They will be going for the outside split. The bomb is down, of course. It's down the screen to try and defend. Low HP for XMS. Holds the backtracks.
tabseN's going to get challenged by Scream, and tabseN prevails. This could be the way in. It is. XMS down as well. Suddenly a 2v2. This felt like an MV round. XMS started it.
They're off.
And you called it, Henry. They're going for a little bit of a... This is the guessing game. This is where they just disappear for a moment. They cut noise. Or do they? Actually, picking up the pace. They want to try and head into that inner bomb site before the CTs can get there. They do have a quicker route, though. The avenue for Happy is quicker, but the Molotov will cut him off a connector. They start to rotate for Happy. He lets that sound cue go. And he lets his HP slip away as well, down to 44. Still a 2v2 as they pincer in. RPK from ramp.
Yeah, RPK has to be the protagonist here. And there it is, the first headshot comes through. Bomb planted up to tabseN, one of the world's skilled players right now. And he's got 12 HP up against RPK with no kit as well. He has got the utility to work with though as well. Flashbangs, smoke, incendiaries, down to this clutch, which hasn't been working out. This has to be the defuse, surely. 10 seconds to work with here, no kit. RPK struggling. Taps the bomb, but he could be playing himself here. tabseN nowhere to be seen. And the final kill comes through. It's another clutch going in favor of the big side, Alex. That's been the headline of this entire game. EnVyUs have actually played some decent rounds, but 2v1s, 1v1s,